he don't trust you, I'm
It's a Nitty beat, bitch.
Nitty B on the track. Hallelujah. Hey, where's Nitty?
Houston, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. Ollie Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Ollie.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Coming after him. And the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Grab down the middle. It's Barry. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. You make the tackle on the 5. The offense is now stopped with first down at the 21.
That's a good conversion there, and you keep yourself on the field and now have an opportunity to find some rhythm here on this series. But again, good tough running in there to get the first.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. One play, they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. He's got room to run, look out. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And that run produces a decent gain. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Manning. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout. That's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. Bringing it out. It's Hall. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own one. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Green. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on fourth down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Make sure you go and spread the good news.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hands it off on the counter. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. And if it falls in incomplete,
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle all the way down to the 17. The Tigers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Yeah, extra point makes it a 4-point game. Well, they're putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is at the third booted away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Texas. He just sprints into the end zone.
All that fucking celebrating and shit. I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. Saying fuck Texas, nigga, or doing all that gloating and shit. I'm not the one, nigga. I like to play good motherfucking games. Good ass football. Don't do that gloating ass celebration shit with me, man. Just take it in the end zone, man, like a motherfucking man, man. It's no motherfucking problem.
PAT puts him up 3.
Problem around this motherfucker, nigga. This big Nitty in this motherfucker. Who the fuck y'all think y'all is, nigga? I better Google me. Nigga, care about this video game shit?
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
I better check my royalty statements. Need for Speed coming out. Halloween. Produced all by Nitty.
Brings down the returner.
Playing with me, man. Do that again, Lane. Take it in the end zone. Just take it in the end zone. Be humble. I ain't gonna humble you. Nigga, you see what the universe did, nigga. I ain't gotta do shit, nigga. Let's go. Let's work. Let's work.
And now LSU will spend their first timeout.
Better call a timeout, man.
With here in the first half. handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Bringing pressure.
Oh, boxed up.
The pass rush making a big impact. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left
I'm like a bad kid. That is mine. I'm like a bad kid.
After the return, but a huge takeaway in this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back's got it again. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback from the outside.
Now the Tigers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to make a big play downfield.
That ain't going to work, man. That's not going to work.
1 second remaining on the clock.
just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Sees an opening. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Change of direction. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, anytime we're calling out the secondary for making plays in the run game, you know that this offensive line is doing their job, covering everybody up in the defensive front, and this back is up onto the third level quickly, and these defensive backs have to be looking around thinking to themselves, I don't want to make this tackle. This guy is punishing us.
And the Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's going to hand it off. Tackle made, but then a gain moves the ball over the 8. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What an outstanding job by this defense, just continuing to play hard with their backs against the wall. They get the big tackle for loss. Now this offense almost assuredly is going to have to throw the football. You can't run it from here.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, the coach just told us it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And it's taken right around the 35. And they've got the returner corralled. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Using his legs, it's Barry. Fighting off the defender. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Durham. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is just going to go for it here on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Leaning on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic. Get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Right off the defender. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second and down 5.
This is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Look out, he's loose. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas.
He is going to the National Football League. Xavier Forsythe, the better quarterback. I was chilling with him in April. For real. Stop playing with me. I'm a real Texas fan. I was just hanging out with Art in April. Right, not just chilling. Like, I was chilling with him. I call Michael Taft right now. That's my boy.
For
Stop
some
playing.
reason,
Like
this offense in the red zone has sent out the punt team.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
We go dog food again.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And then the coverage gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Levin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised.
Who's in the clear? Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain. Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. And this time it's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
And tackle after a small pickup there. LSU now operating in the red zone. Gives it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Can he make it to the marker? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is a gotta have it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best foot forward. You don't get this, you don't have a chance. Their best play call right here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Open field ahead. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Powers into the end zone. They got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we... Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Gamecocks will kick this team to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's an out route that the catch made, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. On the move now. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it.
Oh, my God.
Score remains the same.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-up. times. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another game?
It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sellers. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Breaking free, and on ahead. He's in the clear. Finally tackled it out from 18, just like that. The offense has moved into the red zone. The Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down. In the red area, it's Fuller. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, South Carolina. Rolls it into the end zone.
This is an area that this quarterback really excels. It's his ability to extend plays outside of the pocket and then take off once it's there. This defense is going to have to do a better job of not only keeping him inside of the pocket, but once he's on the outside, someone needs to spy him. This is way too easy of a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. To the air, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such. A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got...
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
This is exactly what makes this guy so special. You see the speed. He's such a threat once he breaks contain. He's on the scramble. The defense has to respect that. And yet he keeps his eyes down the field, and he's able to get a big completion for a touchdown. This is a great player, and he puts the defense in conflict, and he does it here for a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the first play of the drive coming out here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You've got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
And the Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incomplete.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. At midfield, now the 40, the 30, past the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end.
Finally, 81. Finally.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, and the game moves the ball to the 30.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And it goes out of bounds just past midfield.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. An explosive play to the end zone. Extra point try coming now. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? All the way back to the end zone for 2 points. Somehow, they're back in front. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Manning. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Longhorns will kick this away to get us a second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Gamecocks. Who's going to score?
Coaches always talk about the middle 8 in these games, the last 4 minutes of the first half, the first 4 minutes of the second half, and here right off the rip in the third quarter. You take it back for a touchdown, the home crowd isn't even back into their seats. They're still trying to get their hot dogs, and he's in the end zone. What a return.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Slides down. Will avoid the tackle.
That can be so frustrating for a defense because Chris is such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pressure's on. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing. Offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks the grab. It's a tumble. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
I'm not going to make the playoffs. Trying to get ready for this next season.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, he escapes. Grab near the sticks. It's Tuttle. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Timeout taken by Texas. The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Easy work for this this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Bringing up the touchdown on the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, particularly when he gets loose in here, even though he's able to break contain and get outside of the pocket. Look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the special teams.
What an outstanding example of the defense building into special team success. They're backed up, and the defense gets a great stop. And now in this short yardage punt situation, it's one step and kick. The coverage can't get down the field. And Chris, you see that the returner is able to take advantage of that, weaving through for the short touchdown return.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. Oh, that one is picked off. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for his back. Makes the catch in space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they're wrapped
It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Go again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Manning. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense. Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Platt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Debo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. to make a difference today. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete after a great battle for the football that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks it up himself and still going. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback pushes the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame.
As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Breaking into the clear. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have. And I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands. And if you've got one, target him. And they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
To the air, it's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. First down yardage, a huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I'll tell you exactly what's going on right now is that this offensive coordinator is thinking about players and not plays on 4th down. Here's the other part, though. The defense is also recognizing who the players are, and they know this wide receiver is the guy that's going to touch the ball, and they're ready for it.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks free, breaks into the clear.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. He shreds the tackle. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong game by this quarterback. See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Bishop. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. And he finally steps out of bounds. A huge kick return to set the offense in great position here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They're going to run the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on third down. You love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team and the entirety of the game situation. And sometimes, even on third down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take in the knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Finds his man. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's caught. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Longhorns look at a cash in the red zone. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Harris. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. He's got some space. Look out. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Mateer. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a first down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that first down anyway.
And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They come out down. Get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Leaning on the run game here late.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backside of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times you can gain some yardage just dumping it off short.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Smothers.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He's got room to run. Look out.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Sticking with the running game. Powers through. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Waldo Stadium. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas against the Western Michigan Broncos. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Broncos will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Chippewas offense comes on the field first today. In this rivalry game, the coach told us, hey, the past doesn't matter. It's about today. But, Joel, these players are well aware they came up short the last week.
To that point, Chris, trust me, for the players, the past matters, and they want to rewrite the history and create a legacy for themselves moving forward. Remember, as players in this program, you're going to be remembered based on what happens in this game, and that's why they've got to go out there and play their best football.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Flores. And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game. Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
And the Chippewas pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The sure hands. It's Blue. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. They'll go hurry up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. It's Flores. On the move now. He bought some time. Now lets it go. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Chippewas hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Using his legs, it's Blue. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Central Michigan. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes on this is running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Buckley. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Chippewas will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with Central Michigan's head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. Tackled, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play fake looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, he's got to be about the most relieved guy in the stadium, certainly. He fumbles this ball, and it's able to bounce right back to him. That is such a great bounce for this offense to maintain possession and try to create a little momentum.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. As the first down is still going. He's got space. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here comes the rush. The ball is caught. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Townsend. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. They'll kick it away here. And it's fielded at the 40. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Brooks.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So,
looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
this was my favorite concept to throw when I was playing quarterback. You got 4 verticals, and it depends on the coverage. You can have open coverage with 2 safeties. You can have a closed coverage with a middle safety. And when you get a closed coverage like this one, you go 2 up on the middle third. Those seam routes are what you're reading. You go 1 to 2 right down the middle of the field, but they just can't connect.
And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. He puts it on the turf, and the defense comes up with the football. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rouleau, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.